Okay guys, so this is our liquid polymer sealer, 1:1 ratio by volume. So like always, start off with working out what the hardener value is first. I'm just going to do about a litre in total. So a litre is, well, I think I'll do 900 to start with. Yeah, that makes it nice and easy for me. And you want to try to be as accurate as you possibly can. And as fate would have it, that is bang on the money. This is a solvent base, but the yellowing, don't get too hung up on it. I mean, a lot of people get really hung up on this yellowing, but you just don't need to really in this case. This is a sealer. Increases up to 900. And once we mix this, you'll go, oh, it's not really that yellow. But it doesn't really matter anyway. At the end of the day, like I said, this is just a sealer and none of this will be seen. Give that a real good mix up. Really mix that in. And it is so thin, it's incredibly thin. So when you're mixing it up, you don't really need to use the 2-bucket method, but we'll use it anyway, just for good practice to do things the same way all the time, and then when it comes to do other products, you're not going to have any issues. As long as you don't get the formulas mixed up, yeah? First, pour that from there to there. Pour it back into our other container, and now we can be 100% sure and confident that that is really well mixed together. The whole thing here, guys, it's not about putting a big thick coat on. You're just putting a very thin coat on. All you're doing is sealing the timber. That's the only thing you want to do. It's not about putting a real big heavy coat on it. So don't get too hung up on worrying about getting a really heavy coat on. All we're doing, oh my god, look at that stunning grain of that swamp carrot. All we're doing is just working that resin in, so it's really starting to absorb and suck into the timber and ensure that it's really well sealed. Now we're getting pretty cold down here in Canterbury, and even when it's hot, we do the same sort of principles. If you're going to be doing a slab during the day, do your cutting, do your planing, get it all planed off, get it sanded off. You really want to do the whole process and get it sealed all at once, all on the same day. Don't go leaving your slab sitting out in the sunshine, because sun's going to get on it and it's going to want to start to move or possibly warp. So just make sure that you're methodic, make sure that you do things methodically, and just always do things right. Do it right the first time, you aren't going to have any problems. We used to use knothole resin for doing our seal coating, and that works really well as well. You can use the knothole resin, but the knothole resin's quite a bit thick and it goes off super fast. So what we used to do is we used to tell people, hey look, when you do sealing with knothole resin or finishing compound, use methylated spirits to thin it down by about 5 to 10% and then do the application. But what we've done instead is we've taken the liquid polymer glass product, we've modified it under license through the company, and we have got it exactly how we want it to do the job we want it to do. I'm not worried about really getting it thick coat, guys. As you can see, this is really thin. Just working it in, especially on the bottom. We're going to turn this upside down. We don't want to have too much product on the base, because what that'll end up doing is you end up having lots of, you know, bumps and drips. So you don't want that. Just more work, more for you to sand off. So let's just get it nice and thin. And that is more than enough for the first application. We'll most likely put 2 to 3 applications on this timber. I have sanded the timber down to 120 grit. It doesn't need to be sanded any more than that. And oh my god, just look at this. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Swamp carry.